Hi, this is Anna Horford, and you're listening to Horford Happy Hour. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining us on another episode of Horford Happy Hour. This week, we are talking the worst trends from the last 20 years. So basically the 2000s and 2010s. And we kind of mostly came up with fashion trends for this episode, but we'll be discussing some other things as well. And our guest this week is my sister Maria. It's been a few weeks since she's been on, so thanks for joining me.
What's up, guys?
And we just got back from eating tacos and drinking margaritas, so we're a little lit right now. And the wine that we're drinking this week it's called Live a Little, really ravishing red. And it's a South African wine, and it is organic. And I actually wanted to specifically try an organic blend this week because, I've been getting stomach aches after drinking wine lately. And our older brother, John, is actually allergic to the sulfates in wine. And so he does not drink wine. And I'm wondering if maybe that's an issue. And with the organic brands, there are no added sulfites. So we're going to just test it out and see how it goes. But the one thing with this brand, and I tried another red from them, is that it's not very flavorful. It kind of just tastes like a sour grape. It's really weird. What do you think?
It looks so much better than it tastes. And the way they described it on the back, that really makes you want to buy it.
Yeah.
And then now, it's very plain. It's not very flavorful.
Mm-hmm.
What were you saying it was? Oaky or something?
No, smoky.
Smoky.
It tastes kind of smoky, like the aftertaste. I almost said afterbirth. Gross. It's kind of smoky.
It tastes like afterbirth.
Why would you say that?
You started it.
That is so gross. Okay, it does not taste like afterbirth, but it tastes like something, it tastes like a bonfire at the end. I don't know what the deal is. Feel free to try it for yourself. If you guys know of any good organic brands, hit me up.
Please. They need to be flavorful.
Yeah. This was at one of our local grocery stores or whatever. They had a little organic section. I went to Horrocks. And
shout out Horrocks.
Yeah. It's a really cute Michigan market. So yeah, if you guys know of any, definitely let me know. Okay. So let's take a walk down memory lane. They say that history repeats itself and, fashions do recycle, but they don't necessarily bring back the exact same items from before. They're usually new tweaks or adaptations from previous trends. And so we're going to talk about that a little bit too, because it's interesting to see what has come back around over the years. Mm-hmm. Things that you thought were dead that 20 years later, it's bitch, I'm here, you know?
Here we are again.
And I read a little snippet online about the evolution of fashion, and this is via everydayhealth.com. And they said that fashion has been and continues to be a reflection of society and current events. Fashion trends are influenced by popular figures in culture like celebrities, musicians, and other high-profile individuals. Current fashion trends are often cyclical, taking cues from decades past and reworking them to fit within modern tastes. Clothing styles that were snubbed a decade ago are now enjoying a resurgence in popularity. So I was trying to think of a few things that we know that have been recycled, that have come back around. And just to name a few, I don't know if you can think of any. Good.
Oh, I would say crop tops.
Crop tops, that was on my list. Leggings.
Yeah, scrunchies.
I don't know how I feel about scrunchies personally, but
if
you...
I don't wear them, but I've seen a lot of girls the past summer.
The velvet ones?
Yeah, with the velvet ones.
Those are, okay, those have made a comeback, and I guess that just kind of depends on your taste.
They don't hold your hair well either.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of girls just wear them around their wrists.
Right, we have thick-ass hair, so probably not a good choice for us. Skinny jeans have made a comeback. Those were popular in the 50s, and chokers, which I like to dabble in. I think that they're fun. You can do a lot of different things with them, a lot of different styles. Mm-hmm. Another big one is plaid or flannels. I fucking love a flannel.
Those never go out.
Yeah, I mean they've kind of been constant since the 90s, but you know, I don't know. I feel like for a while it was kind of just like metal kids and like outlaw nerds and like stuff wore flannels, but I love a good flannel. Half my closet it was flannels. Like,
yeah,
and
you
like,
wore them a lot.
Seeing a guy in a flannel just really gets my ovaries going.
Ew.
Like, it really just, I think it's really hot. I mean, I don't know. It depends on the flannel too and the guy, obviously, but it's something that it's like one thing that kind of does it for me. Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Mm-hmm. Leather jackets.
Okay.
And those have been on and off for a really long time. Like,
what about jean jackets? I feel like those lately have made a comeback. I never liked them before, like, last year.
I think it's because of how they were styled. Like, when we were in high school and middle school, it was like Hollister, Abercrombie, like tight, cut, close fit, cookie cutter jean jacket. Now it's like a little bit more like big, loose. Yeah, they're doing different things with them and like wearing them differently. I think that makes a difference too. For a while, remember when flare jeans came back?
No. Ew.
Okay, no, seriously. Like when we were in middle school and stuff, like flare jeans were a thing. And that was like, yeah, and that was like obviously huge in like the 70s. And I mean, some people are wearing them right now. I am not.
It's usually like moms.
Yeah, I'm not big on that. Speaking of moms, mom jeans.
Oh yeah, those are really popular.
But only a certain kind of body type can wear mom jeans.
But not even
like
it's not like one body type can.
No, but it's like a kind of like I feel like girls with big butts, like I can't wear mom jeans.
No, because they're supposed to be baggy. They're not supposed to like.
So it would look absolutely ridiculous. But like there are some girls who they look amazing on. Like they look so cute and fun and whatever. And like you said, crop tops, that was the last one on my list. So, and I think that these things obviously have come back as better versions of their previous selves.
Yeah,
so
sure. You know, spice it up a little.
Yeah, everything's like kind of touched up and corrected a little bit to fit like modern times. So I think that's kind of cool. All right, so let's dive into the list. And first we have some of the worst trends from the 2000s. Uh-oh. Like honestly, as humanity, we should be embarrassed by what people did in the 2000s. Like because it just seems like we were just all batshit crazy. Like people are going to look back and like study that era just because everyone looked so fucking weird.
Yeah. You know? We did some really weird shit.
Yeah. So let's start out with baggy clothes. Why did guys wear oversized
and my
shirts?
White tee. Yep, and my white tee.
Right. Why did guys wear oversized shirts, oversized pants? I swear they wore shoes that were too big for them too. Like, what are you
everyone
doing?
Was on that, your shoe size is your dick size thing.
Right. And I actually kind of think that there might be a correlation there. Because because like a guy that I had hooked up with like in high school was tall and he had little feet.
And he had little peep.
You said it, not me. But yeah, so like, I don't know. You never know. You never know, but I think that there might be a little bit of a correlation. Like, no way are you going to have like huge hands and a small dick. Mm-hmm. Like, you probably like have like little dainty hands, like Trump, you know, and a really tiny dick. Yeah, I picture him having like a fucking micro penis.
For sure.
His tiny, gross carrot fingers. But anyway, okay, back to the baggy clothes thing. I distinctly remember like Al and his teammates from Florida wearing like huge white t-shirts and like Joakim would wear
jeans that are
Bob Marley shirts.
Too big.
Yes, baggy jeans. And that was like the thing. And it just, and sagging pants like below your kneecaps. Like why? It just makes it harder.
And guys still do that.
To like walk and do everyday normal activities. The only thing that would be easier doing is taking a piss. So, or getting like head or something, you know, like those are the only things where like your jeans down that low where it would be like convenient.
Right.
And on to the next one, Osiris's and Etnies. Do you remember those ugly
Okay.
shoes?
Why don't I know Osiris's? I only know Etnies.
Because Osiris's were made for like white kids who, I'm just gonna say white kids. I don't know. like honestly, there were kids at our school who wore them, and I think it was like the truck lot kids and stuff.
I'm pissed because I had Etnies in middle school, and
With the huge
because
E
I
on
have
them and like
big feet for a girl, I feel like there's only one kind of Etnie in the store for me. They were orange and white.
I remember those
And I
so
wore them.
distinctly, and you had orange and white shoelaces.
Ew.
And crossbarring like your shoelaces or whatever, isn't that what that's called? I don't remember.
Fucking no.
So yeah, that was a weird middle school trend. Another weird middle school thing was like, I don't know about you guys, but like everyone in my grade went through like a weird emo Avril Lavigne phase.
Oh yeah.
Where like I had like a guitar pick earring.
Yes.
And like
shirts with music notes on them.
Yeah,
And
and
different band tees and stuff.
studded bracelets and jelly bracelets that were also called sex bracelets, and
everyone wore like bottom eyeliner, like
yes,
no mascara.
Oh my gosh, like what? And why did our parents let us do? No way they left the house and they were like, "You look great, Rachel." Like,
right?
No, are you joking? Like, I would have told my kid, like, no.
Show ass back in the house.
Yeah, we are not leaving like that. Studded belts. Do you remember those belts with like the silver
And
studs?
the seatbelt
and
ones.
Oh, the sequence belts.
No, seatbelt.
Oh, an actual seatbelt?
It's like, it's a belt, but it buckles in the middle like a seatbelt.
That was some Hot Topic shit right there.
Yeah. Shout out Teddy McKinney. She had one.
Yep, those belts were weird. Studded sunglasses with like the huge fake gems in them, like blinged out like Paris Hilton style sunglasses. Those were so ugly, and like I look back and I have so many regrets in life, and that's one of them. Oh, jeans without pockets. Why was that ever a thing?
Dude.
And people who didn't have good butts, like, it just made your butt look worse. Like, it didn't help. And I don't know why that was ever a trend. Like, I think that was weird. Also, the low-rise jeans.
Oh, yeah. It's really weird because I don't wear any pants that aren't high-waisted anymore.
Yeah.
Even my sweatpants are high-waisted.
For sure. Oh, that's another thing. High-waisted pants have made a comeback.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, low-rise jeans used to fuck me up because flashing up a storm. Oh, whale tails. That was on my list.
What?
Oh my gosh, whale tails. Like, okay, remember in Superbad when McLovin's following the girl in the hallway?
Oh, that's a whale tail?
Yes, because it's like a V at the top.
God.
And she like turns around. Her name's like Nicola or whatever.
She's like,
and he just like runs away.
Oh, I love that movie.
McMuffin.
I never knew that was called a whale tail.
That's the part you always used to say was when the homeless guy was like, McMuffin.
Yes. Oh my God, no, they are. They're on the bus. They're like, back the fuck up, old man, or I'll beat the shit out of you.
Oh my God. Also, when...
Oh, he says, McMuffin, is that you?
Anyway, yeah, so, okay, next on the list, this is for girls, gaucho pants. Those, like, pants that were, like, kind of leggings with bell bottoms.
Oh my God, yeah.
Like, those were weird.
But they were, like, they didn't go all the way down to your ankles.
No, they were, like, mid-calf.
Below the knee.
Yeah, it was, like, a very weird thing.
I think I wore those one time.
They were comfortable. I will give them that.
Yeah.
Like, they were comfy, but at the same
Not
time,
cute.
like, no. Just no. Leggings under shorts and skirts.
Oh my gosh, Christina.
Sorry. Jeans under full-length, like, dresses. And I looked at some, like, 2000s red carpets, and there were jeans.
Yeah.
Bell-bottom jeans under dresses.
Dresses that were, like, down to your ankle.
Like, why? Why? That's all I have to say. Juicy Couture tracksuits.
Yeah, with the juicy on the butt. Mm-hmm. And they're, like, velvety.
Yep. Puka shell necklaces. Those were weird.
Those white ones, right?
Yeah, the white ones.
I had one. Guys and girls had those.
Okay, and those are only cool because of shows like The Hills and Laguna Beach. You remember those? Those were also, I'm going to add those to the worst trends because I don't know why we were so into those stupid shows.
Oh my God.
And like Real World and shit. And they made like Abercrombie and Hollister popular. Mm-hmm. And but like for like to go into one of those stores, you honestly needed like a flashlight and a gas mask.
Yeah.
And some earplugs because that music was so fucking loud. It's
I was just in there a couple weeks ago helping Cam's sister.
Oh my God, people still shop there?
Yeah, she's young. And oh my gosh, I was like, holy crap, like I'm a grandma or they need to turn the music down, they need to turn the lights up, like.
And also, like, those stores were so overpriced. It's like, here's half a tank top that's going to be $76.52, please. Like, what the fuck?
Especially Abercrombie.
Yeah, like, you're not that special, and now you're out of business. So,
bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That's what you get. Tiny bags with tiny handles. Like, the little, like, Louis Vuitton bags and...
Oh, my God.
Like, the little bustier bags. Do you remember those? That were, like, the boudoir, like, bustier little bags.
I had,
with
like, 2 of those.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
I had a black
God.
one. Those were fucking weird.
Oh, my God.
And this is almost all, like, every time I think of this stuff, I think of, like, Paris Hilton and, like, Lindsay Lohan and shit. Tiny heels. Like, what a 5-year-old girl would wear to church on Sunday. But grown women. So I still see those, and you know what? You need to stop. Get some help.
You're a dick.
Like that Michael Jordan meme where he's like, stop it. Get some help. But he's talking about drugs. Same thing. Like, tiny heels are worse. I'd rather you go out and fucking smoke weed or do whatever else than wear tiny heels. No offense to a lot of the listeners, but nose rings and belly button rings. Those were 2000s. And that's where they should stay.
I feel like I turned like 20 and I was like, I feel like I am too old for a belly button ring. But I know a lot of people still have them. But I was just like, no.
Yeah, like just let that bitch close up. Like go get nipple rings or something. I got it when
I was like 15 or 16 too. So like that was just way in the past.
Yeah.
Need to stay.
It was a long time ago. And there's an episode of Broad City, which is really funny, where Abby gets a nose ring and everyone is like, what is it, 2004? Like throughout the episode, it's just like hoeing her about having a nose ring. And honestly, they're right. So, I mean, if you have one, like some people can rock them. And I think septums are cool, stuff like that. But like, it depends on the person. And I mean, live your own life.
I don't like any face piercings. Eyebrow, lip, not my
Medusa?
thing. No.
I think on some girls it's like kind of hot, but
I would just prefer not.
Okay. Well, I mean, and these are all like, this is obviously all opinions, so live your best life. If you have a nose ring or a belly button ring, like do you, but also know like Christina Aguilera dirty called and she wants all of that back. Okay, so
love that video.
Oh, do you remember Ed Hardy?
Oh my
Ed
God.
Hardy
Shout
shirts.
out Ricky Saney.
Oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, that shit was so overpriced.
Dude.
And so ugly and so repetitive.
I know.
And people ate that shit up. They ate that shit up. And it was almost like every guy who had like spiky gel hair or frosted tips loved Ed Hardy for some reason. You know? Mm-hmm. Oh, also the 1 or 2 strands of hair for like your bangs.
Did you just do that yesterday?
Are you joking? That's so different.
Then what are you talking about?
Than like the 2 skinny strands of hair that like
that
went down your face. Chin. First of all, rude. Okay. That is not what I did with my hair. But fuck you, whatever. Moving on. Denim on Denim via Brittany and Justin at the 2001 VMAs.
Denim on denim on denim.
Like that was never a good thing. And I think we all know that. So
they
we
literally had denim hats, denim shirts,
like denim bracelets. Like, okay, like chill. Like we do not need any Canadian tuxedos. We're good. Promise you on that. And I had clothes that didn't match on the red carpet. Celebrities did a lot. Like, they'd wear, like, lime green with, like, pink and red. And it'd just be fucking weird. Like, or clothes that were way too coordinated. Like Destiny's Child and, like, other bands or whatever, or groups that would wear, like, different variations of the same outfit.
Oh, my God. That was,
like, that's a little much.
Style.
It was the style, but it's a little much looking back. And then you have, like, your music shit that we all were into, like Soulja Boy. And...
Ooh, the dances. Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy, too.
Yep. Which is kind of moving us into the 2010s.
It's going down.
Yes, it's going down.
It's going down. Anyway, you
I feel like there's like a lot of like Sierra, like 1-2 step going.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Jazzy Fizzle production.
Oh my God, do you remember?
Pop, lock, and drop it. Pop, lock, and drop it.
Okay. Maria's drunk. No, I was gonna say, do you remember the Sierra music video that Al was in?
Oh my God, yeah. I
Never,
just
ever.
watched it like a year ago.
You did? Yeah. I have not seen that in years.
He comes in like at the end.
He does. He's
for
like the guy that she's like dancing with. And,
yeah.
That was like one of his first like things like that ever, like doing or whatever.
Yeah, he was in Atlanta. He was still pretty young. That was cool though.
It was cool. It was cool. So I need to talk to you all about a problem. 66% of men lose their hair by age 35. And the thing is, when you start to notice hair loss, it's too late. So let me ask you, do you want a bald spot to pop up, or do you want to do something about it first? Do you want your hairline to recede, or do you want to do something about it first? Do you want to be in denial like LeBron James? Probably not. Here's your solution. HORFORD.com, a one-stop shop for hair loss, skincare, and sexual wellness for men. Thanks to science, baldness can be optional. Hims connects you with real doctors and medical-grade solutions to treat hair loss. No waiting rooms, no awkward doctor visits, and you can save hours by going to forhims.com. It's so easy, and the products are shipped directly to your door. I know there are a few members of my family who wish they would have known about this years ago. So order now. My listeners get a trial month of Hims for just $5 today, right now while supplies last. See their website for full details. This would cost you hundreds if you went to the doctor or a pharmacy. Go to forhims.com/HHH. That's FORHIMS.com/HHH. Forhims.com/HHH. All right, so let's go into the 2010s. You ready for this? So we were like in high school. Well, I graduated in 11.
13, baby.
So the first one on my list are far side hair parts. So girls who would part their hair from their ear over and like have those really dramatic emo bangs
to your eyebrows.
Like that was a lot. And
that was everyone.
Yeah.
All my girlfriends. Mm-hmm. I never had bangs, but all my white girls.
Yeah. It was a lot. And that was a thing. Also hair feathers. Those were like so in during like the Miley Cyrus, Katy Perry takeover. Like I feel like everyone was like, "Oh, I'm so rockerish with my fucking peacock in my hair." Like
that
peacock
shit was
feathers.
so stupid to me.
Like it was a little weird, but I didn't judge it at the time. I thought it was kind of cool. But looking back, yeah, it was a little weird. Also Jersey Shore hair. So like the little poof, like the little bump on the front of your head.
Oh my God.
So yeah, Jersey Shore hair. Jersey Shore, the show in general, I think.
I hated that show. I never watched it.
Like, it was just kind of just mindless, just trashiness. Anyway, when we were in high school, we also used tote bags instead of backpacks, which like couldn't have been good for our shoulders because like, I don't know, it was just weird. And they like, not all your books ever fit in them. And I don't know why we thought it was so cool. And they were always like Hollister or like Abercrombie bags.
Oh my gosh. I used to carry Hollister bags in school, in like middle school and like freshman year and stuff. And then I was like, fuck this. I'm getting a JanSport.
JanSports.
Are those still popular?
I think so. Those have a lifetime warranty.
Those are lifetime, like they don't go out of style and they don't really change how they look.
Yeah.
So those are cool.
Some more trends from the 2010s. Peace sign / duck face in pictures. I don't know.
And it went from the sideways peace sign to the like
Upwards peace sign.
Like
Yeah, the duck face too. That I mean,
my
people
God.
still kind of do different
High schoolers
variations.
are still doing that, believe me.
Ooh. Super skinny jeans.
Like super
Like
tight.
your balls can't breathe and your
Yeah.
sperm count is going down. Kind of skinny jeans, which apparently is actually a thing. So maybe don't wear those. And jerking. You remember? You're a jerk.
The dance.
Yeah. The dance. Yeah, obviously we're not talking about jerking off. Like there was never a time where we all just like guys just jerked off on people or each other. Like that's not what I was talking about, obviously.
Here, jerk.
The
jerk,
dance.
Jerk. I love doing that. That was popular at our parties.
Yeah, at HORFORD house parties. We used to throw bangers every weekend. First of all, we used to call them bangers, so that's why I just said that.
Second of all, we were bad. Bad.
It could have been worse.
Like
we had people over every weekend through parties, but everyone could crash at our house, which was cool. Our mom was super cool about it, so she'd like let everyone stay the night. She'd make sure like no one was driving, like would take keys and then like cook for us in the morning and like make breakfast and stuff. So
and all the other parents hated her because she was the cool mom.
yeah, I mean, because kids were gonna do their shit regardless. It's like you might as well make sure that they're safe and
right. And we never had to leave our house.
Yeah,
so we were safe.
We threw a lot of parties. We had a lot of fun.
Okay,
basically.
deal
So
with it.
Don't judge us. Whatever. Shoelace belts. I don't know why guys I think it was mostly guys, right? Would use their shoelaces
it
for
was
belts.
like the punk scene.
Yeah. Uggs and Crocs. Uggs, by
First
the way,
of all, don't support Uggs.
Yeah, they're kind of cruel to animals,
to sheep, and
yeah.
don't.
I've seen some shit, man.
They're not even that cool.
They don't look that cool. They are comfy, but they don't look that cool. There are other boots you can get. Form Spring, do you remember that? It was the...
Okay, let's all fucking anonymously tell each other off and shit. That
I think
was
even
stupid.
Friends told each other off.
Oh, for sure.
You're a ugly
I'm sure
whore.
I did it with my friends.
People used to comment about my hair or who they thought that I liked or whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Why?
Mind your own.
Yeah, why do you care?
But then it's
but
why do I have a form spring
exactly
if I don't want questions,
I'm being subjected to I'm subjecting myself to verbal abuse.
Mm-hmm.
But I think everyone was just curious about what other people actually thought of them, because people are so nice to your face, and then you get on this anonymous site.
Yeah, and before Form Spring, Truth Is on Facebook. You remember Truth Is?
I don't remember.
You'd be okay, I'm putting my status as Truth Is, and like this if you want a Truth Is on your page, and you'd be Truth Is, and you'd give your honest opinion about that person. And no, that shit was always fake. People are always you're so pretty and I really like you and I wish we could hang out more, and
right, so they're you're so pretty, you're so tall, blah blah blah. And really though, when I had a Form Spring, everyone was you're fucking Amazon and guys are never gonna like you. So but they would probably say that to my face, oh my gosh, I love your height, when really they're wow, are you in the NBA?
People in high school never really said they liked my height or anything, and now everyone's oh my gosh, you're so tall and pretty, I wish I was tall.
It's damn straight you do.
Yeah, fuck you. You're
I'd
mean
rather be
in
tall
high
than
school.
short any day. Not that there's anything wrong with being petite, but honestly, if I had to choose, I love being tall. I really, really do. Tiny sunglasses, which are still happening.
Oh my god, 3 blind mice and shit.
Yeah, and I'm very confused by it. So if someone wants to explain that trend to me, feel free. All right, and next is more recent stuff, dabbing. People were so into that, and little kids on fucking big screens at every single fucking sporting event ever.
And that other little dance that they can't stop doing.
Yeah,
now.
what is that called?
I have no idea what that's called.
The weird arm hip thing. I don't fucking know. That's weird. Also, like, ridiculous fitness. So I get everyone's, like, health conscious and into fitness and shit, but, like, doing CrossFit and, like, fucking, like, rolling, like, tractor tires and doing crazy shit. Like, you don't need that.
Not even just that, but, like, people being on social media and posting a picture, a video of them in the gym, or, like, a picture of them, like, holding their shirt up, showing off their stomach. It's like, you've been to the gym once in a month.
Yeah.
Like, shut up.
I think for some people, it helps hold them accountable. Like, for me, like, I would send stuff to our brother's girlfriend, Christina, who's a trainer who I've had on the show, because then that would hold me accountable, and she'd be like, oh, okay, you're actually going, you know?
Yeah,
but, like,
to
be, like, obnoxious about it.
Everyone, but I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
I feel like everyone just has to post about what they're eating and what they're working out at. I don't know, just...
And it's you should just grind in peace and then, like, let people just see your finished result kind of thing. I get it, for sure. Another more, like, recent trend that we're probably going to look back on and be like, what the fuck? Lip plumper. And, like, the Kylie Jenner lip challenge and, like, things like that. Like, you know, some people are... You know, everyone's self-conscious about something, so I totally get it. But I think that making surgical modifications or injections, things like that, like, something you might regret later. You know, even Kylie Jenner took hers out after her baby, right? I think I saw a few things about that.
I heard she did, but it doesn't look like it from the pictures.
Maybe she's just not getting as many fillers. I don't know. But you're most likely beautiful the way you are. So just try and rock that. But if you do want to do something that's safe because you feel insecure, cool with that too. Like, live your best life. We're here for a good time, not a long time. Mm-hmm. That's the motto. Selfies are another thing, which I am, like, so guilty of this. I am, like, the queen of selfies. I have a Lumi case. That's, like, my bread and butter. But I think we're gonna look back and be like, why the fuck were we so vain? To an extent.
Barely take them anymore.
I'm a lot better about it now. I try not to let that, you know, I try not to take up too much time. You know, if my makeup's really good that day or something, I want to take a picture of it, because, like, makeup for me is, like, therapy. I really fucking love doing it. So yeah, I'll do it in that instance. I try not to be too fucking vain, though. It is hard with social media and everything, but you just got to keep grinding. Oh, and the last thing on my list for, like, the 2010s, and this is, like, more recent as well, are people doing stupid or staged things to get famous or go viral?
Faking the funk.
Faking the funk, dude. Like, you didn't really, you know, like, people just fake so much shit. Like, you didn't really do that, or you don't really believe that, or you didn't, you know, and, like, they just want their 30 seconds. Yeah,
like Drake says in that song when he's talking about that girl who saves pictures from places she's flown.
Yeah, and
just to post them later to make it look like she's still on the go or whatever.
Exactly.
Like, that's so true.
Faking
we
the
follow
funk.
someone who does that a lot, I think.
Yeah, we follow people
Fuck it.
who, yeah.
Do your thing, I mean, but that's not gonna, you know, at the end of the day, like, why are you trying to impress us that much? We don't care.
Right. As long as you're happy with yourself. Doesn't fucking matter. So yeah, and then, like, oh my gosh, and it also bugs me because it kind of comes into, like, the Twitter world, which is, like, my most interaction with people on social media, but, like, I see stolen tweets all the time, and then other people will go viral, and then they think, like, oh, here's my SoundCloud, or here's my Instagram. Like, bitch, you just stole that from an account who tweeted
my
it.
Venmo. I've seen a lot of that. I'm like,
yeah.
Are people really Venmoing people?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, another bad trend, GoFundMes for things that, like, people shouldn't need them for. Like, teachers who have to take X amount of sick days because they have cancer. Like, that story just went around. Or, like, you know, like, GoFundMes for any kind of health treatment because the fucking United States healthcare system is a fucking joke and people die unnecessarily every fucking day. Like, we're one of the most powerful countries in the world and we can't even take care of our own citizens. Like, so things like that, that's not necessarily on the people who are asking for help, but I just think it's stupid, and we're going to look back on it and we're going to be like, oh my God, we didn't take care of people the way we should have.
Right.
So I think that's another kind of shitty trend. And I also kind of wonder, like, if we'll look back on things that we love now and hate them later. Like, will our kids and grandkids make fun of what we wore, what we liked, and how will we feel about fashion and music and art. And it's kind of difficult to talk about current trends that are stupid because right now they're just normal. So I guess we'll see in a few years. We're almost in the 2020s, which is nuts.
Fucking crazy.
Crazy. It'll be interesting as time goes on to see what trends stay, what trends go, what trends come back around. And yeah, definitely interesting stuff right there. Okay, so thank you guys for tuning in. I don't recommend this wine.
Don't get it.
Called Live a Little. There are probably some better organic brands out there, so
let us know for real. That was so trash.
It was really bad.
I'm just drinking it because it's 14%.
Yeah, it is a high percentage, so I mean we are feeling really good, but just maybe not worth like the calories and stuff. So I would not recommend it. I'm gonna try and find some better organic brands for sure. And if you guys have any other trends that we forgot or that you think are really funny, you can always tweet me or email horfordhappyhour@gmail.com. And we will talk to you guys again next week.